What we're going to do at this stage is actually bring you a couple of details of that free trade agreement. And we've been doing that all afternoon, but it's important to understand what exactly it is we are trying to do. So let's focus now, and this isn't inclusive, it's just one of the parts of that deal, protecting and projecting brand India from Kolhapuri Chappals to Banarsis and Chanderis, often crafted by Indian women. That's a massive priority in the India-UK Free Trade Agreement. In fact, there is detailed mention on how gender empowerment is at the heart of various parts. In fact, the entire deal. And I'll explain this. The agreement is transformative for the economic empowerment of women. The India-UK Free Trade Agreement includes a pioneering trade and gender chapter, for example, to promote women's empowerment in global trade. By eliminating tariffs on 90% of tariff lines, the Free Trade Agreement enables Indian women in textiles, leather and tech to gain access to the UK's $23 billion market. Now, geographical indicators or indications on products which are exported from India are being done to protect heritage crafts like Banarasi and Chanderi and ensuring fair value for women artisans in textiles and in leather. Kolhapuri Chappals. Now, India's leather icon has gone truly global. These are crafted by women as well and family artisans in Maharashtra and other states. These will now have duty-free access to the UK's premium handmade footwear market. The goal is to enhance brand recognition, cultural identity, and the income ultimately of artisans. The Free Trade Agreement is expected to boost job creation and financial independence for women. It positions India as a top supplier in labor-intensive sectors. Here's another area which India is looking at very, very closely indeed on. A key part of the India-UK Free Trade Agreement is on unleashing the power of India's blue economy. In other words, stepping up India's marine product exports to give India's fisher folk an opportunity to get into a market where there is massive untapped export potential. Let's spell this out. Now, India's marine product exports, valued at $8.09 billion in 2022-2023, included a high demand for fish like shrimp, cuttlefish, tuna, and whitefish in the UK economy. The UK economy is in fact a key market for fish. The India-UK Free Trade Agreement eliminates tariffs on Indian seafood. It enhances price realization. It benefits coastal fisher folk in India through the increased procurement rates. Seafood processing plants employ thousands of women, can double capacity utilization with improved UK market access under the Free Trade Agreement. I was talking about coastal states like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These will see significant job creation from the Free Trade Agreement's export-led opportunities. Now, despite the UK's $5.4 billion marine import market, India has just a 2.25% share, and that highlights quite clearly a substantial untapped export potential. Now, this free trade agreement drives growth in value-added seafood exports like shrimp and tuna, with a 3.5% rise in 2024-2025. It encourages product diversification.